Welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei 5. Last time we beat up Konsu once again, and now we can explore this entirety of the Bethel, Egypt area. Brand new location, brand new rewards, and also more glory points and all that. Not that I really need the glory points at this point, because I already have Almighty Mastery 5, which is another thing I got last episode. And we also collected all 200 Me-Man in the game. And also, I think every statue as well, so we are swimming in power right now. Lots of bombs required as well. And, most importantly, I did a lot of side quests as well. Where do I get... There's glory points around here. How do I get to it? Oh yeah, not only that, but we also got a brand new fiend in the team right here, the Trumpeter, who has a Trumpets of Judgment to remove stat buffs and debuffs from allies and foes, and also has a lot of area of effect magic attacks, and a really good magic stat as well. So they will be very good for just general fights. I fell to the floor. Why did they put that there? Anyways, the Trumpeter is very good for general fights where you're fighting against a lot of enemies, because you can just do a lot of good damage that's spread out between everyone. But not really good for boss fights, perhaps, because, well, for boss fights you kind of need targeted damage. That'll do a lot of damage, so mainly like physical damage can do very good crit damage. So it's very good just to kind of specialize what your team is for, because if you only have boss killers, you're not really going to be good against fights with like a lot of enemies, because then you're only taking down one enemy at a time, which is the main problem with my character at the current moment, the main character, because he can only do Murakumo as a damage move, and Murakumo is really bad against multiple targets because it only hits once, and sometimes it doesn't even crit, so you have to spend a whole turn getting the buff crit, and then even if you do get the buff crit, you're only killing one enemy. But that is not saying that Murakumo is bad, that is just saying that I have teammates who will cover the weaknesses for me. Now then, we have a box here, which gives me a chunker pot, always good for MP recovery. It's kind of a interesting bridge. We're above water, actually, so that's pretty cool. What enemies are gonna be here? If there's any enemies at all, because I don't see any on the minimap. And there's also a cage here, locking away my precious box there. I need to get in. Where is it? Oh, okay, so if you just loop back around, that's a weird collision. Why is there an invisible wall here? That's weird. Why is that there? Okay, so I'll have to take the stairs over here instead, which, well, it's not really stairs, it's more like a ramp. But, can I squeeze under here? No, I guess not. Then there has to be another way inside from over here, right? Also, there's glory points right above me right there, so... Oh, there are enemies here, if you count that as an enemy. Not really, though, because it's like a Nitama, and it ran away. Whatever. I don't really need it at the current moment. And also, money is in abundance. I have lots of money. The Zao Gongen's Essence. I don't think I've ever seen you before. What are you? Okay, so you're level 72 Fury, so I could technically get you right now. I just don't have the requisites to get you through Fusion, but you have Violent Rage, Medium Almighty Attack to all foes, and an Inflict Seal. That could be fun. Pandemonic Crush, Murder's Glee, Metagadine, Nullify Fire, Brave Blade. Pandemonic Crush is also unique, huh? Medium physical to all foes, lowers defense by 1 rank. This would be good if I didn't have Cleopatra that did the same thing, but better. Now, I need to get those glory points actually, so let me head back real quick. Yeah, it's not difficult to get the glory points, you just have to jump over, and I'm beginning to sense a powerful demon. Proceed with caution. Really? Okay, I'll just save and then, oh. Okay, so it's just right here. Oh, I know you. It shouldn't be that hard, right? I think your name was Seth, was that right? So, Drake Seth, level 62. This'll be a cakewalk. Let's just do the Toki critical immediately, because we're just gonna blast you with tons of damage. Murakumo! Boom. And now Tao can buff with Light of Order. And then Cleopatra could do Luster Candy, but I can also just do Glacial Blast for big double damage. And I can do a Jack Tempest here for lots of crits. And then another Murakumo, and then another Light of Order to buff us a little more. And then Cleopatra can do a Frolic to lower your stats. And then Nahomiho can do one final Jack Tempest to bring down the enemy to half health. Let's see what you do. $10 food. Only hits Cleopatra, that's fine. And then you're gathering nearby Makatsui. So the only bad thing here is that Cleopatra is inflicted with an ailment, but do I really care? Not really. Are you weak to light, actually? No, you resist it, actually. Okay. Whatever. You are weak to ice, and I actually did manage to get through that. And now I can do another move here. Murakumo, boom, and you're dead. Nothing to worry about with my power here. So yeah, I'm very capable of exploring this zone. Not sure what that Lamia was talking about, how I wasn't really strong enough to deal with it. Oh, Guardian of Glory attained 50 amalgams. So there is the... not even the final one, actually. I was gonna say that was the final glory point collection spot, because that's usually how it went with the statues and the Me-Man. They just gave you the achievement as soon as you got all of them. Okay, get over. What? Okay, cool. Ooh, another box. Can I jump down? Again, what is up with these invisible... I guess it doesn't matter because it's right here, but come on, man. I can literally jump down there. It's not like I'm going to fall off into the oblivion. But we get a Balm of Life. Not really worth the effort, but we can go back up pretty easily. And then there's more glory points right over there. Can I squeeze it through, though? No, I cannot. Again, with the invisible walls. Get out of my way. I'm not really complaining because it's really not that bad of a detour anyways. But we get 100 more glory points and Skywalk and Nahobiho there. And now we have 840 glory. This is just a very good detour spot. We're getting a lot of rewards in such a quick amount of time. So that is very nice. Electric gems as well. So a good single target elemental damage for extending turns. There are some more enemies here, and it's really just Mitamas. Okay, so this is just Mitama Central if I ever need to level up and all that. Yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, the Mitamas are only level 10 though, which is strange. I don't know why this would be here to begin with, considering that you need to be like very high level to be in here in the first place. So the rewards are pretty bad. I don't know why they designed it like this. I'm playing the Vengeance mode, so it's probably the other mode that this place you can actually get to early, because that's the only reasonable consideration of why the Mitamas are such a low level here. Also the fact that, well, the Mitamas are probably from here, where this is like a low level zone, so the Mitamas reflect that. But we do have some large glory crystals that I have not used, so I'm now at 1,040 glory. And we also have a lot of balms here, actually, so let me use these balms real quick. So, also Vitality Essence. I do see a follower there, so let me just jump up real quick and then make my way over there. Is that the Hell Rider? Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, kid, you remember me? The Hell Biker's back on the road, but don't mistake me, buddy, I ain't the same biker you left in the dust. I'm just an echo, see? The roar of his engine, the rev of his soul, a lingering shadow, yeah, of the man that was. He was supposed to ride the edge of the netherworld, but you were in his path, and now he's just fumes on the wind. And that's why I exist, pal. I'm finishing what he started, riding the long road to the end. But I'll tell you, it's a big netherworld out here. A long road to ride if you're all alone, so I need a partner. Do I gotta spell it out for you? You kept up with the best, yes? So you got what it takes to roll with me. But know this, pal, the Hellbiker goes his own way, and it's a way of death and blood and endless carnage, oh yeah. You gonna lead the head of the pack, or you gonna crash and burn? Let's hit the road and find out. So I'm guessing this follower will greatly increase encounter rates from collection spots. That's what I'm assuming. Whoa there, you already got a buddy. Guess our little ride's gonna have to wait. I'll keep at the moto run and by the Leyland Fount. You ever want to team up? Yeah, find me there. Usually the collection spot fights, encounters, and all that usually have a lot of Mitamas. And speaking of Mitama, there is one right here, which is probably also level 10 if I had to guess. Let me just check real quick. And you are level 10, yes, of course. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if they resist, I just kill with one hit anyways, and we get some Gospels, I guess. Gospels are pretty good. And is that all for this? There is a place over here, and there's another ley line there where the Hellbiker is, and I also can't get down there. So I need to go down to the bottom floor, gotcha. Also, can I just say, this is like the weirdest spot for a parkour spot, because if you fall down, you can't get back up. Why is this here? Like, you could have just put like an obstacle or like a pillar there that you jump over across, but I guess that's the easy way to do it. Just put one of those parkour blocks there because it fulfills the same role as just getting across, so yeah, it's whatever. But now I can get over here, which does lead me to another ley line. Also, what's this? I have not encountered a single encounter from those spots yet. I'm very curious if there even is something here. So more treasure, I guess. Also, there's two followers here. The 8 verse is there as well, but I don't want the 8 verse. What I want is the Hellbiker, actually. I want to see what they can do. But let's talk to you anyways to, I guess, recruit you technically. Take me with you. I can help you with all kinds of stuff. Leave him here. So I apparently had him already. He just exists there, I guess. So, don't know why he's way over here. But, let's talk to the Hellbiker. Yo! Hey kid, you got a long bloody road ahead of us. You wanna ride with me? Yes. Oh yeah, we're going full throttle. And we part ways, ho. I will keep perfecting my Nahobi no poses while I wait for our next meeting, ho. Now we have a Hellbiker. You know, the sounds might be a mistake, actually, so maybe that is not the best idea. But I'll still have you a little bit. But now we get a new leyline crossing point registered, Odaiba. That seems to be everything inside of the Egyptian branch area. It's a quite small place, but I mean, I guess it's cool. Now, let's go inside of the World of Shadows and get ourselves some miracles. I think the best ones from going on forwards are probably the prayers of the stats, because we get additional +1 increases to any stat when leveling up. So let's get these, just because we're going to be leveling up a lot, probably. So getting all of these right now is the most efficient. So we have Parade of Strength, Vitality, Magic, Agility, and Luck. And we still have 200 left over, so this could go to anything, really. Hey, you know what? Skillful Conservation very slightly decreases the amount of Magatsu consumed when using Magatsu skills. I assume this does stack with the Naho Biho's passive, so let's get this, because we know how powerful conserving the gauge is. Because that means we get the gauge even faster than before, so we can just do the Omagatoki succession and then immediately into Omnipotent Critical. Why did I mix that up twice? I'll also just get Empowering Tier 2. HP and MP are fully recovered when leveling up. Yeah, sure. I have barely any glory points at the current moment, and just getting fully healed after leveling up is nice. Not that it will ever really be necessary, because I usually heal immediately after battle anyways. There are 2 quests that I can do. So there is the Doctor's Last Wish, and there's also the Guardian of Light. Now that is level 77 and 78. I'm level 74. But because I'm so powerful, maybe I can do some of these quests underleveled. So this quest right here, when I first did it, I was not aware that it was such a high level, but now that we're here once again, perhaps we will win this time. Now, considering the fact that it's been so long ago, I don't know if I should skip this or not, considering that we've already seen this cutscene, but I'll just kind of go through this while I'm talking, because for the most part, I've already seen this cutscene, because there's this guy who's kind of evil, and he wants my soul, I guess, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, they want a Proto-Fiend and the heart and all that, so don't fret. Infected has just arrived, here I am. I dream I sticking my life on long last. Beautiful, you're absolutely beautiful. Likewise, I am glad to see that my efforts to help you has also paid off. Now then, since your desire has been fulfilled, I expect you will fulfill your end of the contract in return. The contract? Oh yes, the price was your soul, and I shall be paid in full. Hey. We cannot allow this. The mission is to take the doctor back with us. Also, that hey was very deep for some reason. Silence, you synthetic filth! Your soul is usable as well. I shall take that too! And there we go. Let's fight once again. A rematch! I'm pretty sure you have dark moves. That is why I brought Kali. But you, Mephisto, have compounded Calamity. Increases the damage for allies when striking the weakness of foes that have ailments. Not that we'll be really infected with ailments that much. Never mind, you have +9 ailment potential. But you have Wolberger's Nacht. Severe dark to one foe, chance of skill striking a weakness. This is fine because most of us are resistant to dark anyways. But you have Brave Blade, Agabarian, Makajamon, Lost to Candy, Impale Animus, Stagnant Air, and Mudo the Bear, yeah, whatever that is. Stagnant Air is probably the worst one here. Chance of inflicting Mirage to all foes and lowers defense accuracy evasion by 1 rank for 3 turns. Very bad, but that would be great as a teammate, actually. Let's get this party started. Lost to Candy to double buff with no one as well. I could also do Makarkarn on main character just to keep him safe, because Makarkarn is very valuable. And I also have you as well, because you kind of oh, you block physical. You weak to light though. So I cannot really make use of Andromeda that much anyways, so I will unfortunately have to guard for this turn. Now then, Lost to Candy, we can debuff with Andromeda actually. So our target's not, we reflect that with Kali and we remove those turns. That is why Kali's here, because they reflect darkness. And we do have Health Thrust here as well. So even though you kind of like avoid physical damage, I still have Health Thrust just to do damage in general. So I will also change, I could change out Andromeda, but you don't block fire or anything like that. So I will do the Omnipotent Succession. We keep some of our gauge back, and then I could dance here. So yeah, I will Evergreen Dance, and then I will do another Lost to Candy here. And even though I'm not going to be reflecting or blocking right now, I will do Hellish Brand to remove stat buffs. There we go. So Brave Blade, we don't resist that. Agabarian, we do block that, so Kali is super valuable. Okay. I will pass, and then I will change out Andromelech because I don't need you at the current moment. Because Debilitate can't miss, and it also does the same effect as removing buffs at this point. So continue the Makara cards for main character. Arabaki will go for the Debilitate, so now your stats are lowered. And then Kali will do a Health Thrust. And then main character will... can I dance at the current moment? I can dance. Okay, cool. We have the gauge filled completely. So we'll focus stack. I reflect that because of Makara card, and now we can go into critical territory. So with critical, we will do immense damage with Health Thrust. So let's do the Health Thrust. Pretty good. Now we will go for Murakumo times 4. Here we go. And another one. And one more. And one final. Murakumo. Now, if I really wanted to maximize that damage, I could in fact have debilitated again. However, we will do another Murakumo once our turn loops back around, so we'll do another Health Thrust, and then one final Murakumo for the turn. Let's do it! Yeah, Meteorava to heal Kali, and then our Habaki will do nothing. Quite fun, isn't it? I'll just do Chechakarn on our Habaki. But not really sure, there's no reason for that actually. So here's the seal, doesn't really matter that much. And now you will gather nearby Makutsuhi, which means now your dark moves will kill me if you get the attack on the Naobino. So I will be very careful. I'll do critical aura. I will do another Makara card on any character to protect me from most moves. I will pass our Arabaki, pass with Kali, and then do another Murakumo. This could kill. I think it might. Murakumo! Let's do it. Boom! And there we go. I love almighty damage. Wonderful, and we get level 75 as well. Not really intended, but I will gladly take it. And we have 100 in level strength. Let's increase vitality to 97. I want to get 100 vitality. It'll be fun. And the enemy has been dealt with. We should take the doctor and head back. The Dr. Suichinita suddenly aged, then expired. Oh.
What?
He couldn't prolong his life anymore. Yes, it seems he lost the power he received from Mephisto. I suggest we head back and report this. I really hope I get Mephisto as a fusion, because that debuff could be really good. There's something on the ground where Mephisto disappeared. And we got the Dark Contract. What is this? Probably for the quest, honestly. But now the Doctor's Light Switch can be completed. Let's head back. Hello there. Welcome back. Did you find the Dr. Nita? You reported on what happened in the search for Dr. Nita. I see. So Dr. Nita is dead then. The Doctor was born before the war, so Mephisto must have been keeping him young. He just returned to his proper age. We couldn't bring him back alive, but thanks to you, we avoided a worst-case scenario. The higher-ups feared that the Proto-Fiend technology would be leaked.
What?
So it seems the Doctor's life was irrelevant, even though he contributed so much to the organization. It would seem that things have turned out all right this time. You have nothing to worry about. We completed Doctor's last wish, and we got some balms. By some balms, I mean one balm.
Yes.
We'll level up. So we get Poison Master. Could be fun. Get rid of the Kaja.
Right.
As payment for your work, I'll register Mephisto's data to the virtual trainer. With this, you can engage in virtual battles with Mephisto. I'll send word to have you cleared, so speak with my superior if you want to give it a try.
Speaking of which...
Oh, by the way, that Dark Contract is probably a totem. Okay, so yes, this is the item to use to get the Special Fusion guy for Mephisto. Well, not really a Special Fusion, but just to summon him into my team, same with Cleopatra. So, if you give that to me, I can analyze the power sealed inside the reconstruct it as a demon for you. I can only do it once, though. Of course. Thank you. If you need a demon, just go speak to my superior. Alright, I should head back to work. You are short. Anyways, hello,
yes?
Superior. Welcome. How have you been? I know it's not my place to say this, but please don't push yourself too hard. What will you do? Request demonic allies. And these are the demons you can have summoned based on the totems we have. Mephisto. And Mephisto joined the party. And has been unlocked for fusion. Goodbye. Let's see this guy's abilities that he comes with. Compounded Calamity. We know what this does. Greatly increases the damage for allies and striking weaknesses of foes that have ailments. Now, unfortunately, this is specifically weaknesses, so I cannot combo this with Asheth, which would be very powerful with Everace's Salvation. There are very rare cases where enemies are weak to physical, but that is very rare. But you come with Walpurgisnacht, which is a severe dark detect to one foe with a chance of insta-kill and striking weakness. You also have a Brave Blade, which you have a +7 in physical and fire. You also have Agabarian, Stagnant Air, which inflicts Mirage, which is very good for the main character to evade attacks more. And you also come with Luster Candy, Makajimon, and Pale as Animus. And the final side quest I can do that I have accepted at least, Goku has suggested you demonstrate your power to Marisi. Let's go and do that. Oh cool, I know what Mercy looks like. Cool. A tooltip that is very wonderful. We also have 80 hours of playtime in this game. Very wonderful. I enjoyed every single hour. But let's go inside of this thing right here, which is a Mirage Pagoda. Let's interact with the pagoda.
Yes.
You need only touch the pagoda, and it should respond to your power. This way, you should be able to light it. Would you attempt to light the pagoda? Yes, I do. I didn't get the option to, but I was going to say yes anyways. Wonderful. Well done, I hope you know. You brought light to the tower with ease. So, when united with knowledge of a human, you can manipulate yet more Magatsuhi. Fascinating. Hear me, Morisi's domain is like a mirage. It is so faint it is not fully manifest, even in the netherworld. You must feed Magatsuhi through the towers and anchor that space to Dot. There are 4 pagodas. Once all are alight, the connection will be strong enough to bridge the way. That should be all you need to reach Morisi. A simple task for you, I imagine? Do I need to fill up my gauge and then feed my gauge into the pillars? That'd be fun.
Farewell.
Now as for the next pagoda, it seems to have manifested after receiving the light of the first tower. Oh cool. This will be a very fast trip. The second pagoda is in Dot, in the Shinjuku region, at Government Building 2.
Yes.
That is where we shall meet again. Okay. Hello, Fion, get on the team.
How there?
My king, shall I, Fion Makamel, serve as your eyes?
Yes.
Take you with me. It shall be done. I will clear us a path forwards. Let's get the hero in here. Let's ride again sometime, kid. I'll keep this baby revved up and ready. Yeah, maybe you could make the motorcycle less loud, that is. Because that is a little intrusive in the audio, I will say. So all we really need to do is take this rail over here, jump down somewhere. I think it was later on, though. Yeah, we jumped down to this rail, and now we should be able to head up to this top part up here. And then if we head over to the left, we should be able to get to the next point. Okay, yeah, this place. There's a box there as well, but I'm pretty sure this is just like an essence that I already have or something like that, so I will just break it open just to see what it is. It is indeed an Anzu essence, which I already have. Who cares? Let's go to this pagoda here. There's a Mirage Pagoda here. Touch the pagoda? Yes, I will. Let's touch it. Very bright. Very wonderful. I don't think it takes the gauge either, so that's pretty cool. Where'd you come from?
Listen well.
Of the subject of worship that grant us protection, the Buddha achieved supreme enlightenment in the higher plane. Such as supreme beings do not make direct contact with those of the earthly realm. However, there are also demons that manifest from the elevated plane in order to spread faith or salvation. Mercy is one such deity, the austerity of the Buddha given will in full.
Yes.
I suggest you prepare well for your inevitable meeting.
Well then.
Now then, let us make for the next pagoda. As for the location... Okay, you will find the third pagoda in the Shinagawa region of Dot, in South Shinagawa. Yeah, there's like
Yes.
Fornius there. That is where we shall meet again. Yeah, very conveniently, there are a lot of ley lines that are just very nearby where the pagodas are, so it's not really a long walk. Hello, Fornius, let me just sneak past you real quick. And now we can get to... wait, it's up there, actually. Well, at least there's a rail right next to the ley line that also takes me where I need to go, so it's not all that bad. Please take me to exactly where I need to go. Ah. I should have taken that rail instead, huh? Here we go. This is the proper rail, and now we can head over in this location. Let me just go past you, slimes. Jump down, avoid the Satanta, and then we shall also avoid this basilisk, which will aggro on me because it is an absolute devious creature. And now we can get over here to this pagoda. Let's interact with the pagoda. There is a Mirage Pagoda here. Touch the pagoda? I said pagoda a lot this time. 5 times in a row, huh? And now we have another lit up with the red Magatsuhi.
Listen well.
It is said that the vessel of Jozozi Temple, Amida Nyorai, was once known as Amitabha. That name carries the meaning of infinite light. Just as humanity once interpreted the infinite light as a god of salvation, they saw a means to wield their knowledge. Many humans so combined their knowledge, granting them not only divinity, but power over the very laws of the world. The primordial gods, as divided as they were, with their own personal goals and visions, never could have achieved this. Could it be that the one who called the serpent granted knowledge to humanity after seeing the potential they possessed? When I looked at you, I cannot help but wonder. I seem to have veered off topic. Feel free to ignore my musings.
Well then.
Now then, let us make for the next pagoda. As for the location, right here in Minato. You will find the final pagoda in Minato region of Dot, at Tokyo Tower. Indeed, how could I forget? That is where our paths first crossed. There, the path to Marisi will open. But in Tokyo Tower, right over there, we will head over between these trees to get to the final pagoda. There's a Mirage Pagoda here. Touch the pagoda? Yes, we will. This is the final one. Now, will Marisi appear right here or somewhere else? Hello there. As quick as ever.
Yes.
All 4 pagodas have been lit. Marisi will now hear our voices and come before us.
However,
Before her light finds you, you would be wise to prepare yourself for battle. Speak to me once you are ready. Well, I'm more than ready, but I will also save to be even more ready. As any great hero would do.
a moment.
Are you prepared? I'm ready.
Yes.
Well said. Then let us go. Ooh. Cubes. That's a pretty place. That might go in the thumbnail.
Yes, sir.
Hello there. I am Marisi. Given life by the infinite light, I am now shining dawn that illuminates all the earthly realm. I know your purpose here. I shall test whether you are worthy of adding to my power to your own. Oh, yeah, there's like 3 of you.
Yes.
That's crazy. Go, Naobino. Prevail over the light and show her your divine strength. Wait, light? You're dark, aren't you? Wait, no, you're weak to dark. That's what I meant. Let's fight! And lucky for me, I go first, and I also have some dark teammates. But let's do the Splash Escape. Also, is that a unique battle theme? And yes, I was right. You are weak to dark, and you resist a lot of moves, actually. This sucks. But you have Hama Barrier, severe to all foes, chance of insta-kill. Mabufu Barrier. Ooh. Ooh. Mr. Rush, Formless Arrows. Ooh. 5 weak physical attacks, 1 foe, greater effect inflicted by Mirage. Avoid Mirage, gotcha. And also Patra and Haze Invocation. Summon Heat Haze, born from Marisi. Don't know what that means. But you also have Might of Dawn. When user receives an attack with a Pierce effect, counters a heavy light attack. And with a Pierce effect, may inflict a Mirage. Oh, Pierce effect, that sucks. So, Dark is the way to go. So, well, Burger Smack. 509, okay. I will have to do some Tetracorns probably to protect Mephisto, because Mephisto might die, because I'm pretty sure he's weak to light, right? Let me actually see. Yep, you are weak to light. Who else is weak to light? My teammates are fine. Cleopatra actually would be very good here, huh? Yeah. You also have Black Draco Strike, so I suppose I could do that as well. And then I will change out, probably for this turn specifically, I will change into Cleopatra, because she drains light, which will be very good. And the main character drains ice, so that means we have 2 attacks that will be drained. Let's do a Frolic to lower your attack and defense, and then Norn will do another Luster Candy to buff up the team, and let's see what happens. So, Haze Invocation. A new enemy has appeared. 2 of them. Mabufu Barbarian. Drained. Wonderful. Okay, so what stats do you inherit, I wonder? 75? 78, okay. What's the deal here? I wonder if I have to kill the Mirage or just go for the boss. I still might just have to go with the boss, right? Well, let's do an Evergreen Dance to fill up gauge. And I will do... I have no dark moves. This is a little unfortunate. Let's do Makara Korn to protect Norn. And then Kali will do a Black Draco Strike, hit you, and then I will guard. So Haze Invocation again, okay. Fogna, inflicted with Mirage, not great. And then Formless Arrows. So this will do increased damage to me because I'm inflicted with Mirage, but maybe they can miss, and I'm also guarding, so I should be fine. Oh wait, to 1 target? That's fine. Kali blocks this, right? I hope so. No. Yeah, they're fine though. Okay, we need to bring in someone that can cure ailments, which I don't know who does that actually. I don't think I have that. Ooh, Vasuki also reflects ice, so maybe you could be good as well. Plus you have dark, so that could be good. I'll replace Kali with Vasuki so that they can do a little more, and the poison could also be pretty good as well. But right now I need to probably avoid attacking with the main character, not that I was going to attack anyways. But, I'll do another Frolic just to lower the stats of the visions. And then Norn can do Makara Karn. And then Vasuki will attack with a dark move here, or just do a Toxic Cloud. Oh, you're weak to poison actually, hang on. Yes, defense down, weak to poison, we get the turn extension. And then I will do Evergreen Dance if I haven't already, there we go, Evergreen Dance. And then I will use a heal probably. Curative Cattail, cures ailments. Wonderful. And now we have full gauge probably, right? Yes we do. So Patra, that will remove the ailment. Oh, okay. Cool. Debilitate, that's fine. We'll just buff. And then Dark Block nullifies Dark. Okay, so now we can't Pierce, and then my Barbarian, we Reflect and also Drain, so we're fine. But now, let's go for our attack here. We will do Omakatoki Critical.
You ready?
And now I will actually pass, just so I can do the Luster Candy first. There we go. So now we're fully buffed. Norn will then do an attack here by doing a gem. Force is fine. There we go. Can't really use Dark Moves at the current moment, but I also have Toxic Spray to probably get the weakness off once again. And then we'll go for our Murakumos, which do not pierce, so this is fine. Murakumo. 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 And I'll also do Mazandine because this is fine. Force is good, which also means if I change out Norn for Lilith... Oh, she's weak to light. Oh, well, I take risks. If she dies, she dies. Who cares? I just want to bring her in because it's fun. And then Vasuki will do another Toxic Cloud, actually. We also poison the enemies, and then we'll do another Murakumo on the main target. Hopefully they don't have heals. I don't think they do. Patra? That's not a heal, so that's fine. It's just an element cure. Another Patra. Okay, they're wasting their turns on Patra. This is very good, actually. Oh, that's actually a strategy you could do with Vasuki, huh? Just poison all of them and then waste their turns completely. This is very good. So now that they have the Makatsui Gauge field, I should be very careful here. I will do a critical aura. Cleopatra cannot do anything at the current moment, so I will actually change you out for someone who probably... Yeah, Nama's fine, honestly, because she blocks most attacks.
Let's go.
Not really light though, but that's fine. She's not gonna die to light. Actually, she can because of the crits. But let's do Zen Bearing's probably fine. Yeah, there we go. Vasuki will do another Toxic Cloud. So we get a weakness off. And then I could just attack with Murakumo, but that's not gonna kill. So I'll play it safe and then just guard. And then Nama will do Debilitate to lower their accuracy and also refresh their attack down. Let's see what happens. So Maha Barrier. We'll fight for the most part. Nope, insta-kills. That's very good. We are lowered. And then Patra. So here's a fun thing we can do, actually. Check this out. Wait, hang on. Let me actually check their debuffs. Okay, never mind. What I was going to do was consider changing in the Trumpeter to remove stat debuffs. However, that would also remove the enemy's debuffs. So instead, I will just... Yeah, I'll just Luster Candy, honestly. And then loop back around to my turn. I will do a Debilitate, perhaps. No, I don't want to do that. That would be a waste of a turn. I'll do Mudo Berry instead to extend the turn. You will Luster Candy once more. Vasuki will then do the Mudo Berrien to do a big damage. And then I will do another Murakumo on the main target. Does this kill? I sure hope so. Murakumo! Yeah! Boom! Not a kill. However, that's not the end of the turn. Mudo Berrien!
Cry! Scream!
Got her! That's a good battle theme, by the way. Well done! You have done well to defeat that most potent goddess of war.
Yes.
That is all the guidance I can offer. The power of Marisi, the new light, is yours. Is she immediately in the team, or do I have to fuse her? If you assume the rule over the other gods, I have no doubt you can wield the radiance of the infinite light. That is, if you will it.
Farewell.
Now then, this is farewell. As an observer, I shall continue to watch over you. Thank you for doing nothing. At least you're not evil, the Guardian of Light. Battle Sutra. Ooh, more physical. That is going immediately to the Kaddish to Lady Ashif. And we get a level up to 76, which does remind me, I did not even check out the fusions for level 75, huh? But we will increase our vitality to 99. Now, shall we be on our way as well?
Yes, sir.
I must admit, I have been quite looking forward to battling alongside you. With your help, perhaps I may achieve even greater enlightenment. Such is my hope, at least.
Samuk.
Then without further delay, I am Marisi. May the light shine upon your path. Oh, you joined my party. Then you're also unlocked fusion. Did I really have a spot for you? Oh yeah, I did. I removed him a lock off camera. Okay, cool. That was good timing, actually. The pagoda shimmered like a mirage, then disappeared. Cool. Let's check out our new teammate. So we have level 78 Marisi, who has Might of Dawn. So this is basically a counter effect. Not really that useful on its own, but we have... Oh, actually, now that I think about it, Pierce effects are very common now, especially for boss fights, so this might actually have some value. But you have formless arrows, which greater effect if the target has Mirage. We can do some Mirage strategies because Nama also has the ability to inflict Mirage, so we could use both of you. You also have Mist Rush, which has a chance of Mirage, of course, so that will probably stay. You also have Hamabarian, Luster Candy, Glacial Blast, Freikugel, and High Physical Paroma. Okay, that'll make Formless Arrows much better. So, you are very interesting. You are very gimmicky, which I do like gimmicks. You also block Mirage, that makes sense, and you're weak to Poison and Confusion. And you also have a lot of resistances, actually. This is very good right here. And if you give this person Nullify Dark or Reflect Dark, whichever is better, then you'll be a monster at guarding. Now, I did not expect Vizuki to be that good against that boss fight, but you were great. I might utilize Poison more often. Not that the Poison actually did anything, it kind of was just good there to extend the turn, so that's whatever. So in Special Fusion, at level 75, we can get Ariok, which you have Avenger. Increases the damage based on the number of incapacitated allies in the stock. That sounds fun, actually. Hang on. We're gonna have a lot of teammates dying, probably, so this will be very good. Health Thrust, so pierces through, Hades Blast, Heavy Physical to all foes, Bufabarian, Makajimon, Bufabarian, Megatron Press, High Ice Pleroma. But not only that, but we also have a couple of 75 and 76 fusions here as well. Most importantly, Ongyo-Ki, which you have the 4 Oni effect. You also have Mist Rush, Megadolone, Slumber Vortex, Dragon Eye, Impaler Animus, Nihil Claw, and Nullify Physical. Now, the problem is fighting a good fusion, that is. But anyways, we also have the Zitsimital. Oh, it's you! I think I did your quest before in Minato. You have Myopic Pressure. When summoned from the stock, lowers accuracy evasion for all allies and foes besides self for 1 rank for 3 turns. Interesting. I guess that's fine, we have a lot of accuracy buffs anyways. But you got Makajamon, Mudobarian, Bufabarian, Impaler's Animus, Glacial Blast, and Mudobarian. So, Dark and Ice, okay. And the final level 76 fusion here is Mada, a Vile. Ailed Resurgence. While in the active party, increases damage for allies that have ailments. Not great. That is actually a negative. But you have Hades Blast, Trizagion, Meteor Han, Debilitate, Dekunda, Ragnarok, and Akashic Arts. Ooh, severe to 1 foe with great effective critical. That is a good physical skill. This sucks. I have to get rid of Mephisto, which I don't really want to do. I don't really like any of these fusions. For what they give me, I don't think the value is a good enough trade, you know what I mean? Goodbye, Artemis. Now we will replace Artemis with Ariok, just because it's funny. Get in the team. Get in, yeah. I need more tanks, actually. I have not had a single tanker in the party. Get in here, fat guy.
I shall lend you my strength.
I suppose I shall stoop to your level. I also wasn't really using Konsu that much anyways, so I could also do another special fusion here. Well, regular compendium fusion here. To get myself this thing right here, Zitsimitil. These moves will be replaced. I just want you for the fun. More compendium to my collection.
I'm Zitsimital.
Zitsimital. Cool, good that you said your name because that was confusing. And now we can fuse the Mephisto anytime we want. So that's cool, I guess. We can also do this fusion here as well. Erthis and Fuki in compendium. Get ourselves the Ongyo-Ki as well. Not the best moves, but I'll make do with this. Compendium. Get registered. That is your main purpose.
Let us smite our enemies.
I loved using you in 3, so this will be probably fun if I'm able to get the same gimmick as before. So I suppose at this point, there's only one thing left to do. That is to head back to Taito. Let's head through the bridge.
Oh, good.
Wonderful! 3 spyglasses. Useless. Let's head on to the next zone. Will I get any special speech or anything like that? Not really. Oh, goody. Another side quest. An Awagami essence as well. Hang on a second. Hang on. What is this? Hello there. So we are now the Awagami Type D essence. So let's check out what this does. So, Type D, level 72. What you provide me is Heavenly Ikuyumi. Medium to severe almighty attack to 1 foe. Damage increases based on the number of debuffs on the targets. Ooh. That's magic though. This sounds incredible. Because debuffs, we have a lot of debilitates and all that, so this would be immediately, right off the bat, severe every single time. So this is powerful. If it was magic, of course. There's also Luster Candy, Debilitate, Dekaja, and Resist Physical. So this is basically just a support build, which I am technically a support build, or at least I used to. So this is definitely my playstyle if I wasn't going for the Murakumo strategy, which is very full on skills already. So I suppose this is a good skill set to inherit on literally anybody here. Luster Candy and Debilitate, immediately good for Arabaki. I should give Arabaki Luster Candy actually, so maybe I will do that as soon as I accept these side quests up here, because I thought I was done side quests, but apparently not.
It seems you're the demon Amanazako is so fond of, yes? In that case, I have a request.
Am I about to recruit Amanazako?
There is a large radio tower in Shiba known as Tokyo Tower. There you will find my companion.
Oh, cool.
I ask that you speak with him and help us to achieve our ultimate goal.
Yeah, sure. So the destined leader.
Ah, splendid. As I have said, you will find my companion at Tokyo Tower in Shiba.
I was literally just there, so...
I humbly request that you meet with him and lend your assistance.
I guess I could do that. Sure. Are you that bird guy that's over there with, like, the owl head? It's probably who it is, I don't know. Maybe they'll tie that NPC back into this, but let's also talk to this guy. So you've come, Lenogia. Oh, you know me. I'm the Herald Melchizedek. I've been waiting for you. Seeing how capable you are, I have a favor to ask. I want you to help me release the Seraph Michael. Lord Michael was sealed away during Armageddon. Now his voice can barely be heard. Master Abdiel is doing what she can to assume the Seraphim's duties, but she is clearly not good for the task. Well, she's not dead, at least. That is why I wish to free Lord Michael at any cost and rally the forces of Bethel. Or did I kill her and then he's just talking, thinking that she's alive still? I don't know. I will be frank, I'm the only using you. Oh, great. And now I know that many of my brethren see you as an enemy. Even so, I have need of your power. The power to defeat the Seraphim, that is. Will you lend me your aid? Yeah, sure, whatever. The Holy Ring! Ah, so you'll help. Then let me give you this. Angel Ring. If you can infuse the ring with the power of the three Seraphim, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel, it will become the key to releasing the seal. The three Seraphim was slain by a powerful demon, and their Magotsui has dispersed in the air. You must collect the Magotsui and revive them. Ah, I see. Simple enough. Not so fast. I'm still explaining. Yeah, I remember those three because I spent a lot of time off camera in Shin Megami Tensei 3 getting their fusions and then combining all of them together. That was a very long and painful process. But that's probably way easier in this game. Even if the Seraphim are successfully revived, they will end up serving Baal. Before the Creator assumed the throne, the Seraphim served Baal as gods of another region. By making use of that older divinity, their legends have been overwritten. As such, the three of them will likely refuse to cooperate and will attack instead. That is why I want you to defeat the three Seraphim. We cannot turn our blades against our own kind, you see? Take that ring and head for the Asakusa. I will make the preparations. Oh, okay. Finally use for that ring area, like an arena almost. That's fine. What's over here, though? Unless this is like the end game. That looks like an end game tower there that I probably don't want to do because that will probably lock me out of every side quest. Hey, the music stopped. Ooh, very pretty place. Nice. Let's not do that. I assume this quest I'm about to do is probably going to give me Amanozako, so get out of here, Mara, I don't need you anymore. Let's go see what this Birdman is all about. Oh, hello, mermaid. Wonderful song, thank you very much. Hello there, Tengu, you were not the owl guy. What are you all about?
I received word from my companion. You must be the demon Amanazako is so fond of.
Yes.
I ask that you bring Amanazako here.
How?
I imagine you wish to know the reason. Very well. It is only fair that I tell you, seeing as you've decided to help. As you can see, this world is coming to an end. And in order for us Tengu to band together once more, we require a leader. A great Tengu.
A great Tengu?
For that purpose, we enacted a ritual to transfer a soul into the remains of a Proto-Fiend, hoping to create a great Tengu as a result.
Oh.
That is how Amanazako came to be.
So that's what she is, huh?
However, upon her awakening, she immediately became rampant and fled. Perhaps it was due to the uncontrollable power locked within her.
Oh, lucky for me, I beat her senseless.
We have been doing all we can to get her back. And it was then that we found you.
So where is she now? 'Cause I
Now
don't
you
have her.
know why it is so imperative that we get her back. I ask that you bring her here immediately. I
Where?
will be waiting here until then.
We'll find Alma Nozako in front of the Tokyo Diet Building. Let us make our way over there to Nagatacho. How do you know that? Well, thank you for the information. Let's go over there.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, hey, are you gonna take me with you? Yeah? Take her with you. Woohoo, we're hitting the road again. I'm gonna do my very best, yep. You were there the whole time?
Alright.
We part for now. Then I hope I served you well. I'm gonna guess. You give me some money, I guess. Now let's bring Alma Nozako to the bird guy.
Caution.
From what I've gathered from your memories, trouble seems to follow Alma Nozako. We should proceed with caution. I think my team is
Proceed
fine.
with caution.
Let's do it. Let's talk to the Tengu. It's gonna be like a rematch.
You've brought Amanazako to us. The future of the Tengu is secure at last. Now all that remains is for you to hand her over. Why the hesitation? Hand her over now.
You're speaking crazy now. What if I refuse?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you saying you're gonna save me? Wow, I'm touched! Like, seriously!
So, you refuse to part with her. Then I suppose we'll just have to take her by force!
With force damage, I
I
assume.
suspected this might happen. As such, I appealed to Ishizuchi's on Hokubo to summon one who would fight on our behalf.
Oh, of course. Cowards.
Come forth, Zhao Gongen!
Zhao Gongen! Who's that? Oh. Blue hair? Let's fight the boss. And there's also a Tengu here. But I don't care about that. Let's do succession. And now, Evergreen Dance. Arabaki will debilitate. And yet again, I forget to inherit Luster Candy for Arabaki. This always happens. Let's do another debilitate. So now you're fully lowered. And now, Mother Earth. Maybe there's physical, who knows? Oh, wonderful. That was lucky. Another one. That was the perfect Mother Earth blind action there I could ever have done. But let's actually scan you. So, Spy Scope, Zhao Gongen, who has electric weakness, but you have a Senko Show. Increases the damage of uses physical attacks. Wonderful. Agabarian, Ragnarok, Luster Candy, Akashic Arts, Impaler's Animus, Violent Rage, Seal, okay. Then Demonic Crush, very physical. But that's fine, because I have other options to deal with physical moves. Since you're weak to lightning, I'm bringing in the Naho Biho, who resists physical, and also isn't weak to fire, that's fine. I will do another Mother Earth. And then next turn, we shall be able to get our Magatsui critical. Here we go. So Akashic Arts, block that. Masakunda, lowers accuracy and evasion. Who cares? I have power on my side. I will do a pass. Arabaki will also probably pass as well, because I can't really do much. But let's just do the critical, because if we do the critical now, I can extend the turn with an attack here by doing Megadola. And then Naobiho will do... Do I need to Jack Tempest? Probably not. I'll just do a powerful punch here. And then Luster Candy to buff our attack to the maximum. And then I will do Murakumo. Zalgogian, get deleted by my power of almighty damage. Now then, let's do another Megadola. For even more damage. Now Bio will do the Jack Tempest, because I doubt you block ice, right? Very nice. And now, we'll do another Mother Earth. Of course. Because what can you do if I block physical, right? Block. And now you've got an engage. But that's fine, because you know what I got? I have critical aura. And now Aura Habaki will pass. Now Biho will do Jericho Strike. And then Lilith will do probably another Luster Candy to buff us even further, so we have maximum accuracy. And let's do another Murakumo. Die. Murakumo! Yeah! And the boss is down. Now all that's left is the Tengu, which is not nearly as scary actually. So I will just do a Tetrakarn, and then I'll be able to just hit him really hard. Sure. It's okay, I guess. So, Mezzanine, we drain that, so we're good. Now, Omnipotent Succession. We'll just finish you off the old-fashioned way, without any crits needed. Murakumo! Murakumo! And another one! And there we go. Only one of them needs the crit, and we win. Very swiftly. There's something on the ground here. Was Zhao Gongen disappeared? You get the Fury Talisman. Oh, another talisman. I do have Furies. Allies of the Fury race can now use the Magatsui skill. Expand Piercing Aura. Increases the damage of the next attack and adds Pierce effect of all allies. Ooh.
You did it! Oh, you really did it! You're amazing! Seriously,
Yeah.
so amazing!
Yeah.
How can this be? Even Zhao Gongen's might was not enough to defeat you.
Should have had Murakumo.
We cannot hope to win back Amanazako from one so powerful. It seems we must admit defeat. As of now, we shall withdraw from this matter.
See ya. We completed the quest, Destined Leader. And we get some destruction citras. And some experience as well.
Indeed.
Indeed! Mabufu Berry, severe to all foes? Yeah, sure. Now we have Zalgongan unlocked for fusion.
What a relief! It's so nice knowing there aren't any more of those weirdos chasing me around. I knew that sticking with you was the right call. I mean, seriously, wasn't it? Like, totally.
Absolutely.
Bet you had no idea I was using you as a bodyguard, huh? Oh, are you mad at me? I mean, are you?
Probably.
Well, anyway, it turns out that my other half, I mean, the soulmate that I've been searching for,
Other half, huh?
was you.
Oh.
The demon part of you is the Proto-Fiend Aogami, right?
Not really.
I was created using a Proto-Fiend as a base. It's why I feel so comfortable around you.
It's Tsukiyomi now.
My soulmate's been with me this whole time. Okay, I think this whole guy bodyguard thing has run its course, don't you? After all, we're meant to be, you and me, right? Totally! Now, it's my turn to help you.
Are you gonna join my party?
I'm gonna join you as one of your demons. Oh, and don't expect me to say nice to meet you or any of that sappy stuff. Ugh.
The pixie would
Got
do
it?
that. You should be like the pixie. But now we have Amanazako joined in the party. And also the Genma. Amanazako unlocked for fusion. Let's see what you can do. Heavenly Reversal. When summoned from the stock, reverses stat buffs and debuffs for all allies besides self. This could technically combo with this girl right here, which lowers action evasion for all allies and foes besides self by 1 rank. I could switch you in and then switch in Amanazako to reverse the debuff, and the enemy is debuffed still. So, sure, why not? It's not the most efficient, I would say, but it's okay. It's whatever. But you have Heavenly Counter. Chance to counter strength-based attacks with a weak dark attack and lowers attacks by 1 rank for 3 turns. Lowering attack is always pretty good. There's also Maziobarian, Energy Drain, Meteor Han, Zanbarian, Almighty Floroma, and Thunder Rain. You will be fun to use. Good magic stat as well. Let's finally not forget to give Arahabaki Luster Candy. And there we go. Techikarn, Makarakarn, Luster Candy, Debilitate, Dekaja, Boon Boost, Great Life Spring, and Meteorama. So you'll be a wonderful support.
How is this?
Get those skills. Now, because you have Heavenly Counter, which counters strength-based attacks with a weak dark attack, I wonder if I give you Fierce Roar and kind of do like a tank kind of build here. So I gave her Heavenly Counter, Nullify Fire, Nullify Ice, Nullify Light, Fierce Roar, Maziobarian, Meteor Han, Dark Plurima. This is a stupid build, but I really want it to work. I don't have Nullify Physical yet. If I could get it, I would. Which is kind of possible, considering that, well, we have a demon who does have Nullify Physical with Onyo-Ki. We just need their essence, and then we can inherit Nullify Physical. Assuming we also have the Miracle to get the final skill here, because I'm pretty sure this is a final skill, which is not unlocked yet. So I'll have to probably work my way for that, but if I'm able to get a block of everything, that'd be hilarious. However, she needs to get hit, though. I'm not sure if blocking physical still activates this ability, but if it doesn't, I guess resist physical is the best way to go. But having this right here, just blocking everything, is hilarious. It's actually kind of funny, because Nama and Amanazako are both 2 of my demons that have the most resistances and blocks, and their poses are very similar. They got their, like, finger on their face, you see that? Might as well call them, like, the honorary twins, I guess. I don't know. Now there's only one final quest remaining to do. However, I might do it next episode, actually. Because we've already done so much, and we also have Amanazako, our brand new party member, who was in our journey for a really long time at the beginning of our series. I will see you there next time. Bye-bye. Like and subscribe, and leave a comment. See ya.